Hello everyone, I'm Mahana and welcome back to my channel after a very long time. If you love this video, like, subscribe and also you can leave a comment. I was in a rut and probably you are also, that's why you are over here watching my video. But I was in a rut from past 2 months. I was trapped in the internet world watching continuous reels and everything like that. I was just scrolling on my bed, like scrolling. I used to wake up at 11 or 12 sometimes, and that was really unhealthy for me. Even I couldn't believe in myself ki why I'm doing this. And it all started when I was being very productive over here. Like, I live in a different city right now for studies. So in January I went back home, and there I thought ki I'll just continue my video shooting. I took my tripod and my mic with me to my home, but there I got into so much comfort. Like, the food was served, obviously I was resting. I thought it was my holiday and everything like that. And I was there around 12 to 15 days and I didn't do anything. I didn't upload a single video. I thought I would have, like, I was doing it very consistent and people were just commenting on my videos. Subscriber were increased, but I lost the momentum. I became very inconsistent about that, and suddenly I didn't even knew, but ऐसे करके 2 महीने निकल गए. And right now when I look back, it's March 12th today, and it's nearly about 2 months since I was in that and trapped in that those things. But when I look back, I'm like, I was being consistent in December about my YouTube video and journey. People were commenting, people were engaging. If I would have been more considerate towards it, I don't know कि मैं कहाँ तक अभी तक reach कर पाती. But I didn't. I stopped it. I stopped my own growth, sabotaging it, obviously, and then regretting it later, like right now. And that was really bad, which I did to myself. And I know most of you guys over there are doing it too. Like, you must have made a plan or goal ki okay, kal tomorrow to I'll be waking up at 8 or 9 and something, and then you don't wake up and you're like, छोड़ो कल से करता हूँ. Because then you get into that comfort zone again and again. You are just telling your mind and you're just rotting yourself in, and at the same time you're not demotivated or something. You are just motivated. You want to work for your life, you want to do everything, you want to achieve everything, but you are just too lazy to get up from the bed or to just, you know uh, to stop yourself from scrolling. It is very hard, I know. Like, I don't know, like, I used to force myself, Ahana, just open the diary and some write down your goals or plans. And I was like too lazy to write it down. Like, 2 months I didn't write anything. Like, सोचो एक इंसान इतना lazy कैसे हो सकता है. All of a sudden you are being productive and all of a sudden you are like this. I was at shock. And this thing I realized when I was journaling yesterday about, like, not journaling I'll say, but making some plans about my life and stuff. So I turned around the old pages and I found this. The date says 3 months plan and 12th of Jan. And what I was doing on 12th of Jan, I made this, and from 13th of Jan I just did nothing. If you're just sitting right now over there, you should move. Trust me before it's too late. I see people who are at my age, in my college, or friend of friend, who are just achieving their dream, who are at some job and they have cleared their CFA exam or something like that. And I'm like sitting over here and I'm wondering, what am I doing? Yeah, I know you wondered like that too, obviously. If you are at the same age or you are just older or younger than me, you should know that time doesn't wait for anything. If someone tells you now that you have plenty of time, you can do it tomorrow, later, or month after. No, just don't listen to it, because month after you'll just regret every moment what you have spent. I regret it now. Even it's 2 months, I regret it very much. So I came back from home on 4th of February, yes, right. ठीक है. So on that day I was like, I have to do something. I want to start something. Like, I can't be like this. At least I'll do step by step. Like, मैं step by step आगे बढ़ती हूँ. ठीक है. So I started Spanish on Duolingo, and it has that streak icon that you can put over your home screen, and it will just remind you every time you open your phone. So I did that, and I don't use Snapchat, so मुझे खुद पे उतना भी भरोसा नहीं था that I can maintain that streak. But touchwood, I am doing it. ठीक है. So it's the 32nd day of my Spanish lesson. So I'm learning that, and फिर I thought that I'll be very consistent to it, at least that thing, because उसके बाद तो जल्दी उठना हो नहीं रहा था, कुछ productive करना हो नहीं रहा था. Even like I used to wake up and take bath and do my rituals, but the thing is कि I'm just not doing anything. I'm watching series. Gilmore Girls देख रही थी मैं, and then I'm scrolling Instagram. Like every reel, एक point तो मैं यहाँ तक आ चुकी थी when the reel said you have reached the last reel of your Instagram. And I was like, oh my god. Okay, so you are in that rut and you can't just get out of it. I know, I understand you, and I trust you also कि you can get out of it. So you can do it too. If I can, then you can too. That's what I believe in. And till now we have seen ki, what I was going through and what you are going through. But how can we both get out of it, right? And the first thing I thought was to delete my social media, but that was just like very basic and 10th class, I'll say. Ki, you're just deleting your social media because you have exams, but that doesn't work like that. Like you are just neglecting the problem at some point. You're not putting yourself a control system or anything like that. You are just neglecting it by deleting it. So I didn't do that, but yeah, there's one thing I did which helped me is putting a timer to your social media app or any app that you use frequently that you are addicted to. It might be anything. ठीक है, एक चीज होनी चाहिए खुद में, like it's a point कि when the timer comes you're not like कि अब timer हटा देता हूँ because I want to see more, then तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं हो सकता because now you are trying everything, but तुम में इतना भी self control नहीं है कि if the timer is popping up then you should stop, then nobody can stop you. Seriously, main thing is कि how you gonna occupy yourself. If you're just putting the timer, ठीक है, and you have nothing to do, you'll just get back to it again. You need to understand the framework too. Like अगर मेरे पास कुछ काम नहीं है, अगर मेरे समर वेकेशन चल रहे हैं, आई डोंट हैव अ इंटर्नशिप, ठीक है, आई एम नॉट डूइंग यूट्यूब, आई एम नॉट डूइंग, आई डोंट रीड बुक्स और आई डोंट डू क्रोशे एनीथिंग, ठीक है, द ओनली थिंग आई डू इज वॉचिंग रील्स, but then I restrict myself from watching reels. But what I'm left with, nothing. Like I don't know what to do in my free time, right? So you need to have a plan. You need to write your goals. The thing is कि when you think in your mind, now it is very vague. Make sure you hold a pencil or pen, anything, and write it down. Like what are your goals, like what you want to do, what you want to learn, what are the skills you want to learn, because that's why you are just putting away those social media or those addicted things, side, because you want to achieve this. So have that goal, write it down. For example, I want to have like I'll say 1k on subscribers on YouTube, but what's the method, like मैं उसको execute कैसे करूँ उस plan को. I want to put like 2 videos a week, 2 or 3, anything that might relate with you. I want to put shorts, कितने shorts चाहिए weekly या कितने monthly चाहिए. Then only I'll get to know कि what I'm doing and what's my framework and how will I execute my plan. You can't do everything from your mind. Obviously you do, but you need to write down certain things. Okay, so if you're restricting yourself from all this, make sure you have a goal. You need to fuel your energy back into yourself, like after getting into a rut. Like, and don't rush yourself. The thing is, don't rush yourself. Yeah, because ऐसे क्या होता है कि there's just the motivation you hit, ठीक है, and you're like कल से तो मैं उठ रहा हूँ ना 8 बजे and I'll just go for a jog or something. No, it doesn't work like that. धीरे धीरे steps लेके start करो putting good habits into your life again. Like suppose हो गया timer thingy. Then the second you can do is sleeping early than usual. Like 1:30 पे आई मैं, like 1:30 I'll go to sleep. That is not a good timing, I know, but that's what I can do. Like if I'm sleeping at 3 or 2:30, that's the best I can do. ठीक है, 1:30, and after some day I will like not मतलब खुद को टाइमर देते नहीं अब तो सोना ही है, ठीक है, 1:30 is the max I can be awake. Then I shifted to 1, and currently it's between 1 and 12:30 right now. So I'm trying to be good in that too, but that's what I'm suggesting. If you are struggling with sleeping or sleep timing, you can do this too. And after doing this, there were some things that I implemented more. Was this ki acha, now I'm doing my sleep schedule, my Instagram timer is good, and how I can occupy myself with more things. But after developing the habit of doing the Duolingo very seriously, like learning Spanish wala thing, I started ki okay, now I need to read books. I need to start reading books because that's what I love. ठीक है, during my past time की knowledge लेना या फिर कुछ different novels पढ़ना, thriller or non-fiction or fiction whatever. Then I made a planner. Okay, that was a very new thing I did. Like I never do. I opened a Google Planner. I don't know what I thought on my laptop. ठीक है, and I thought कि कितने कितने दिन में I'll read which book like this month. I ordered like 3 books from Gyan Store. It's a site like for first copy books. So I ordered it and I borrowed one book from my friend, and one book my sir gave me for reading. Like he gave it like from his own, like Anna just read it. And 2 books I download PDF of. ठीक है, तो I started कि okay, I'll read like ऐसे sources से I'll read books, and whatever monthly spending I'm getting every month, I'll spend 5 to 600 for buying books online, and बाकी का I'll read it from the PDF. So I made a calendar. If I can just I'll put it over here. You can watch it. So I made a calendar and I'm like, अच्छा ये book को इतना दिन लगेगा because it has many pages, and I don't know if I'm rushing or you'll say कि no, book is therapeutic. Why you're rushing yourself into reading this much? I want to. So I made this whole calendar, and I also downloaded a app named, I don't remember the name, but I'll just put it over here. ठीक है, so it records the book that you have read in a year or monthly wise. It book calendar types. ठीक है, so I downloaded it and it's really fun. So I am doing something that can make boring things into fun. ठीक है, so you need to do that too because it's very, you know, creative, and it makes you like okay, yeah. What I wanted to say that it will make you work for that target, you know, when you're setting a goal, the streak, or you know, a winning streak. Like how you used to play Subway Surfer in childhood and used to have a score, particular score, and when you used to give your friend, you're like mine is high score, you have to beat that, and then you used to be very proud. अगर उसने beat कर दिया, then you'll be like इसको तो हराना पड़ेगा because Subway Surfer का score, how can I lose it? So that's how you do things in your life too. Like comparing it to Subway Surfer का score thing and to your own things, it can be very small. Okay, if you want to learn financial modeling, social media marketing, or whatever courses, just dedicate. Don't dedicate 4 to 5 hours at first, obviously. Dedicate like 1 hour or 2 hour a day at least. Try knowing different things. I'll say plethora of things. It is very fun to learn numerous things in the same day. Watch YouTube videos that can really boost your brain. Like टाइम पास का तो देखो ही. I won't say कि oh be productive, ये सब मत देखो. टाइम पास का देखो, but be productive and make it fun. Like just don't make it boring. I'll say do your work in small chunks. Have the timers. Make it creative. Have your goal written down and download some productive apps. You can, if I can list it, I would have, but I don't use the productive apps much, like except the book wala thing. And make a Google calendar if you like. It's very fun. Like when I was making it, it was very fun. Like oh, you need to add things. It felt like oh, I'm in a meeting. I'm a very busy person. So yeah, that's how I did it, and I'm very happy. Like थू नजर ना लगे happiness को, but I'm very happy कि how I overcame it and how I'm getting little by little back into my life, like how I wanted to. And I just hope, and I'll say all the best to you if I've come this far to this video. I hope you just achieve everything you want, like everything. I know you will get out of the rut, and just come back if you do, and write the comment on my video ki I did it or something. It will be very grateful to me. I'll be very grateful if you write that. Just imagine if you lock your phone in a locker, what you'll do. हम बचपन में क्या करते थे, वही सब चीज़ें वापस करनी है, and you'll get through it, you'll cut through it. Thank you for watching this video. If you love it, you know what to do. Bye bye.